system. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, it's right here. Yes. So you came because you need a little bit of emotional support. Is that correct? Yeah, you have been stressed a little bit lately, haven't you? We all have been there, all of us, at some point. So that's completely okay. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, I have you right here. So let me just write your name down. Already, and we can start in just a second. Okay. 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 Perfect. Let's start now. All ears. So before we start, you want me? Let me take my notes. This is my clipboard. It is perfect for taking notes. So I can best support you. So just sit down, and relax. This is a non-judgment area. Non-judgment. Non-judgment. We listen and we don't judge, okay? We're here just to help each other out, okay? So just relax. So let me take my pen. Some people prefer the blue, other people prefer the black one. I'm just have the blue right now, so let's just gonna use the blue. Okay. So so let's start. Oh, how have you been feeling lately? Okay, so you feel a little bit stressed, overwhelmed, right? Okay. And why is that? Is that something that usually happens to you, or have you had like a change in your routine, or something happened recently? Okay, so you just started your new job or new year in school, right? Okay. Yeah, that can be a little challenging because you're, changing all your routine out of the sudden. So you barely, are just adjusting right now. So you're just overwhelmed with everything right now, right? Okay. Okay, that makes completely sense. So, what do you feel overwhelmed about? You feel overwhelmed because of the workload that you currently have, or you feel more overwhelmed in the sense that you don't feel like you have control over your schedule on your days, and you just feel that you're not productive and you don't feel like yourself? What is it? Okay. So it's a mix of everything, right? Okay. That is very understandable. Okay. So, do you use any type of techniques or any type of strategies on how you deal with your stress in your day-to-day basis? Do you have anything in specific that you do? Okay. I see. Okay. Yeah, I understand. That can feel like, sometimes even your friends or people cannot even understand you, and you can feel like a little isolated, but that's completely okay because that's what we're here for, to support each other, okay? So, is there anything else you want to tell me about yourself so then I can give you a little bit of some tips on how to deal and manage with all of this stuff? Anything else? Okay, let me write that down. Okay. No, you're completely fine. These feelings are so normal, and I think the most smart thing you can do is talk about it. So let me give you my suggestions and my advice on what to do. And again, these are my suggestions, so don't feel pressure that you need to do this, okay? This is just for you to find yourself, So I will say many times when we are in a new place, or a new situation, a new job, a new career, whatever, that can be a little overwhelming because your brain loves routines, loves routines. And I'm not saying that your routine, you can have good routines or you can have bad routines. You can have a really good routine of like waking up and exercising, or you can have a bad routine or waking up and scrolling your phone. Both of them are routines, right? And when you're trying to change it, your brain can be a little against it. So that's why it's so important to do things with meaning. So we are putting, awareness on what we're doing. So I will give you a tiny bit of tips on how to deal with all of that. The first of all is breathing. So let's gonna do a breathing exercise. Okay, let's breathe in and out. In and out. Another one. Breathe in and out. Perfect. That is completely perfect. Okay, so I think one important thing is the following. All of us are humans and all of us go through 1,000 different types of emotions, right? And many times we feel like we don't have control. We don't have control over those emotions. So I will give you a little bit of some facts that maybe you find interesting. Hopefully you do. But do you know that we humans have approximately, how many thoughts do you think we have on a day? How many you think? Okay, the answer is that we have approximately between 60 to 70,000 thoughts on a day. That's a lot of thoughts, right? We don't really think of them consciously. You don't think like this, but we have a ton of thoughts. And what I'm trying to say is that our minds can get thinking too much on specific things, and they can overthink. But this is a crazy fact. Okay, so we have 60 thoughts in a day. Fair enough. But guess that around 90% of those thoughts are the same thoughts that you had yesterday. I know, right? Isn't that crazy? Yes. So that's one reason. If we are starting feeling a specific way and we have these thoughts, the next day we're gonna have the same thoughts, and so on and so on and so on. And it can get to a point where you feel just too stressed out because you're like, oh my gosh, I cannot stop thinking of this or doing this and that. And that's completely okay. We're all humans. Now, what we can do is consciously decide to think what we want to think, because if you don't tell the brain what to do, the brain will do its own things, and sometimes that is not the best idea. Sometimes you have to guide your mind on where you want to go. Like, let's say the brain is your car and you are the driver. If you don't tell the car where to go, the car will just drive itself, and who knows where it will end up, right? So that's what's important, to be thoughtful about what we think and what we do. Okay, so I know those are a lot of facts, but I have my neuroscience background, so I love to say those little facts about the brain in a way because I want to empower you. So you understand that whatever is happening to you is completely normal, and that you can gain that control back into your life. Okay. So I'm gonna recommend you five things to do. Only five. Okay. And again, incorporate this into your routine as much as you can. Take your time and stuff. Okay. Routine number 1. I told you that we have 60,000 thoughts, which is a lot, and we cannot really analyze all of them because it's a lot of thoughts. But what we can analyze and think is on how we're feeling. Right now you're feeling hopefully relaxed. But we can actually talk about how we feel. So my first advice is for you to journal. Okay. I know. Journaling can be like, oh my god, do I really need to write all this stuff? That's so boring. But you shouldn't look at it like that. No one is gonna read your journal. Your journal is for yourself. So the journal is just a way for you to organize all those thoughts, right? And then it doesn't have to be long. Again, no one is reading this, just yourself. So you can be like, today I am feeling happy because I ate pancakes. Or it can be today, I feel annoyed because I woke up late. Whatever it is, just write it down. And I will tell you why you should write it down. Because when you write it down, you are able to actually analyze where you're feeling. You know, because many times we feel a lot of things, but it's important to slow down, and say, okay, 1 second, why am I feeling this way? Right? The first one, to journal. Okay, journal. Can you do that? Again, it can be one small paragraph, it can be a sentence, it can be a whole page, it can be a book. Doesn't matter. This is for you. Okay, that's the first one. The second one is for you to think only three things. Things that you're grateful for. And that can be, you can be like, oh my god, my day was awful. I'm not thankful for anything. Well, you can rethink, right? We can be grateful because we are alive. And you can be like, oh my god, but like that's so basic. But that's necessary, right? You can be thankful because you have a phone to watch this video, or you can be thankful for whatever. It literally can be whatever you want. But it's important to feel grateful for something because you are bringing positive energy. Okay, so it's only three things. Can you do that? Okay, perfect. Now, 3. I want you to look yourself in the mirror. And this is my mirror here. And tell yourself 3 nice things about yourself. If you have more, go ahead, but at least 3. And for instance, I will say for me, I love my eyes. I love my eyes. I love my eyes. I love my I love my energy, like energy, and I love my hair today. I love my hair. I look good, right? Only 3 things, and it can be about your looks, it can be about your personality, it can be about anything. You can be like, oh, I love my intelligence, I love whatever, but say that to yourself 3 times in a mirror. Okay, so go to the mirror and say those 3 things, because again, this will help you to shift your perspective and to again give a little bit of grace to yourself and say, hey, I'm doing good. I know I have to deal with everything else, but I'm doing okay. Okay. Number 4. I want you to do something you want. Do something that you like to do. Whatever that is. That can either be going for a walk, reading a book, going to the gym, taking a nap, whatever. But you know, something different that you used to do when you were little and you don't longer do anymore, or that you miss doing. If it's painting, if it's drawing, if it's singing, if it's dancing, whatever you want, just do it for 10 minutes. That's it. You know, you yourself, like, doesn't matter. Can you do that? Okay, yeah, okay, perfect. And fifth, I want you to write how you want, what do you want to achieve this week. Maybe it is to finish all my homework, maybe it is to go for 2 walks in an entire week, maybe it is to text my friend, whatever you want, but it has to be something, a goal for you for the week. Again, something short. It doesn't have to be, oh my god, I want to write a book in less than a week. If you want to, go ahead, but again, something that's realistic and something that you know, are focusing on to achieve this week. So do those 5 things. Again, first, journaling. Journal. Second was give me 1 second. Okay, first it was to journal. The second was to something that you're grateful for. Third, things that you love about yourself. Just 3 things that you love about yourself. 4, something that you haven't done in a long time but you like to do. And 5, a goal for your week. Okay, so try these 5 things this week, and then we can come back so much